Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to the FTB Infinity Evolved mod pack, where today we're going to look at getting towards, and maybe to, a better power gen. So at the moment we've got these hobbyist steam engines, but they don't produce a ton, and they require constant refills of fuel, water and coal, unless you like stick in a stack of coal and fill it up, and then you got to go back eventually. And so what I've done is I've gathered the ingredients for something, but the way we want to probably get better power is with a water wheel. And we can get a water wheel pretty easily. It's just mostly some wood, which we'll get to the treated wood later. But then with that, you're going to have a kinetic dynamo to make power from it. And that, we've got steel, that's fine, redstone fine, iron fine, more treated wood, redstone, lead, and iron, that's all fine, but we're going to need electrum, and to get electrum we're going to need a form of electrum dust, and to get electrum dust we're going to need a machine. Now we can either go with a macerator or a pulverizer. There are a few other machines, but those are the ones, I think the cheaper ones in this pack, with the macerator being the cheapest, I think. So I got what we need for the IC2 macerator, which is, first of all, the ingredients for another basic machine casing, the ingredients for an electronic chipset, and we got some crushed obsidian from the... Who's around here? Ooh. Some crushed obsidian from the rock crusher we made last episode, and we have a macerator. Now this will take the hobbyist steam engine as well to make stuff, but what this will do is it will make us our dusts, and the dust we're going to need are silver and gold dust. We can combine them to make electrum dust, and we can then smelt them. I also made a few different wrenches between episodes, actually. I'll quickly mention those. So I made the wrench from Industrial Craft, which does have a durability, and that was just 6 pieces of bronze, and that's the one I think you have to have for Industrial Craft machines. Because the one that I would usually use is the Crescent Hammer. That one has a tin in the middle and 3 iron, and that one doesn't work. It only works on like IC2 machines and stuff like that. I think it might also work on the hobbyist... No, neither of these works on the hobbyist steam engine. Okay, I think for the hobbyist steam engine you need a crowbar. All these different tools. But yeah, you'll have to use this wrench on these, and I think there's... because if you don't, you'll get like the machine casing drop instead of the machine, and I think sometimes there's still a chance of only getting a machine casing, because at one point I picked up the metal former and I got the casing. That might have been just me thinking I was using the wrench, though, I don't know. But I'm going to have to make some electrum, and then the other thing we'll need for the kinetic dynamo is, of course, the treated wood, and for that we need creosote oil. And for creosote oil, we're going to need a coke oven, so I'm going to make that, and we'll have a look at that once I've got it done. So while checking if gold would mix with anything else in the smeltery other than maybe silver, I found out that yes, it does mix with silver, and that makes electrum. So we didn't need the macerator at all. We can just stick in our gold and stick in our silver, and that'll work. So yeah, knowledge is the saving of materials. If only I'd noticed that before I went and made the machine, but I think we can still use the macerator for other stuff. I hope we can still use the macerator for other stuff. Let's see if there's actually any use for it while that gold cooks. Let's see, macerator recipes. There's biochaff. We can get flint. Diamond dust. I don't think you can get that any other way. You can get it from a pulverizer, I guess, which is probably better than a macerator. Okay. Mistakes were made. Okay. We will need diamond dust eventually, but by then we'll probably have a pulverizer. So, top tip, don't make a macerator. Use your smeltery, because you're already going to have one anyway. Because you're going to need one. So let's stick the silver in there. I'll let that cook up. I don't want to craft berries into anything. and I'll make the electrum, and I can pour that out, and I'll also get the stuff we need for the coke oven. So guys, I'm back, and I've made the coke bricks for the coke oven. It was just some bricks, some clay, and some sandstone. What we can do is right-click with our engineer's hammer again, and here is our coke oven. Now you can go with either the coke bricks or the coke oven brick, which is the Railcraft one. Both of them are just the same. They have a different texture, but otherwise it's the same. You just stick coal on the inside. What will happen is after 1,800 ticks, and I think it's like 162,000 or something for a block. Let's quickly check. I think there should be recipes. I guess not. If we go through to the coke oven, 162,000 doesn't sound right. Let's grab the block. There we go, block. Go through. Yeah, 16,200. I knew that didn't sound right. Ticks, and that will get you a block of coal coke. But just coal will get normal coal coke, and you'll also make creosote oil over time, and that's what we need for our treated wood. And treated wood is used for treated sticks and a whole load of other recipes, including like treated fencing, which is used for scaffolding and posts and stuff. The sticks are actually used for a wide variety of things in this pack, and they were used for our, if we go through, our forge hammer, but they got rid of the recipe that used the ash, apparently, in the last update, I think. If I go through ash, what was it called? Refined wood ash. We could use that for treated sticks before, but now that's not a recipe. So instead, we've got to get creosote oil. Now, as you can see here, we've got 500 creosote oil from one coal coke. So every 2 times you go for a piece of coal, you'll get 1 bucket of creosote oil, and that will be enough to make you 8 planks of treated wood. And we're going to need that for our kinetic dynamo. Kinetic. So for our kinetic dynamo, we'll also need some steel, so we'll have to get working on that. But otherwise, that is about it. And we'll want some more of these capacitors so we can also store any energy we make. So we'll have to make sure to make those. In here, let's put some iron, because we've got to make some a few pieces of steel. We're going to need 3 pieces of steel. So I think we're 1 charcoal short in there. Actually, so let's see. You can go in there. Charcoal. We don't have any more charcoal. Does this wood burn? This wood might burn. If it does, then we have a use for it. This wood does burn. Into charcoal. Perfect. So we can get some more of that wood. I know we've got some here. I really need to sort these chests. So there's some charcoal and some iron. Iron. There's probably some in this chest where we put the diamonds. Yep. That's enough. Go on up here, and we can go and make some steel. So let's see, 1 more charcoal, and 1, 2, 3 iron. Now that will take quite a while. And this should now have enough for a bucket of creosote oil, so let's stick in our bucket. There's some creosote. And we can just mix that with wood to make our treated wood planks. I'm not sure what else we can mainly use it for. Let's quickly check. So we can make torches with it if we don't have any coal. We can make creosote wood blocks from Railcraft, which I think are just decorative. Yeah, they're just decorative. You can get the creosote oil back out of them into other forms of bottles. And we can make wooden ties from Railcraft. That's about it. But yeah, so I'm going to make the steel, and I'm going to make the treated wood planks, and get the last things we need for our water wheel setup. So guys, I'm back, and I've gathered everything we need, but in the process that meant I had to move this metal former a few times. And as you can tell now, it's not a metal former, it's a basic machine casing, because sometimes this wrench apparently doesn't work. So yeah, we don't have a metal former anymore, so we'll have to make that again, unfortunately. But let's make our kinetic dynamo, so we're going to need some electrum wire. That'll be 8 there. We're going to need to put that with an iron ingot, the one thing I forgot. I always have to forget something. Let's go down here, let's grab this block that's conveniently there that I did not deliberately put there. That's interesting. Let's grab an ingot or 9 and make our coil of electrum wire. We should have the steel, and we don't have a lead ingot. Okay, I forgot 2 things. Do we have any lead ingots, or any lead in the smeltery? We shouldn't have lead in here, no. Lead, that's ore. That's ore. That's ore. That's a lot of ore. There's not a single ingot. Give me lead. So let the lead go there, and while that smelts, we can grab the water wheel. So let's see, water wheel. So the water wheel required making this iron shaft, which I made in the metal former. It took a block of iron in the extruding mode. But now we should be able to make exactly 8 of these water wheel segments to get us a water wheel. So that's all of the sticks of treated wood. That should be enough lead now, hopefully. Is it done? Yes, it is. Let's pour that out, and we might as well put some more in there, because we will need some more of that in the future. Come on, pour. Do we really need much lead? I haven't seen a single recipe needing lead before this, actually. That's a point. I see 2 lead. That's interesting. Is there any real use for lead? Capacitors, and there's a few things later on, yeah. Mostly like jetpacks and stuff that you can get generally better versions of, though. But I think you need the lead ones first. Okay, so we should have what we need to make the medium voltage capacitor. There it is, MV capacitor. That's our capacitor, and now we have our kinetic dynamo. Now you could put your windmill in a whole load of good locations, or you can do what I'm going to do for demonstration and put it in a really bad position. In this case, we're just going to stick it here so I can show how it works. Hopefully this position it will fit in. There we go, it fits. And you need flowing water. That is a valid point. Let's grab our bucket and put the water hither. That's flowing. Kind of. Doesn't work. Oh, it works. I stopped it. Oh well, that should make energy. So, can we make, I don't know, is a light voltage capacitor cheaper, like, no steel? It is. We can make that. Copper, iron, treated wood, redstone. Copper and iron. We have iron. Copper. Let's get some copper. And a piece of redstone. Copper is back here. We just need 2 pieces, hopefully. Yep, 2 pieces. That should be enough for an LV capacitor, which is all we really need to store some energy in. It's generally recommended that you would go for the medium voltage one or higher, but you might as well go for the low voltage. We'll just stick that there. The input's on top, I believe, so we can stick our things there. And here on the little orange thing that was showing, and we should have 1 copper coil, and hopefully this is filling up. No. Okay, let's get this spinning again, because it may have just lost the energy that we got rid of. Oh, no, that instantly started up. Okay, we do want that there. Okay, go. Is this? Yep, this is making energy, as we can see in the little tooltip at the top. LV capacitor 2000 and etc. 3000, 4000 RF. So this should be able to make more energy than the hobbyist steam engine would. And I think you can find a way to attach a few a few of them to a water wheel. Is this still working? Yeah, it's still working after picking that up. Let me move it. I think you can get a few of them, a few water wheels connected to the kinetic dynamo to get a good chunk of energy. Maybe we'll need to make some more kinetic dynamos. But that would be better than having these hobbyist steam engines. So what have we got done in this episode? We managed to make the Macerator that we didn't need. We got some electrum, we got the water wheel, and we got the kinetic dynamo, so we now have a better form of making power. And we also got the coke oven so that we can get creosote oil and treated wood, and coal coke, which works as a better fuel than both coal and charcoal, especially for making steel. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the FTB Infinity Evolved mod pack. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. It lets me know that you did enjoy and that you would maybe like to see some more. And I will see you again next episode, where hopefully, what will we be working on next episode? Probably some more machine stuff, maybe some other cool stuff in here. We will see. I'll have to plan something. But yeah, I will see you then. Bye bye.